everybody, Lindsay here, and this is my review for Sinners. Sinners, the new movie written and directed by Ryan Coogler, who did Black Panther, Fruitvale Station, Creed. Basic storyline is 1920s down in the Mississippi Delta, and two twin brothers are gonna open up a nightclub. So they get a bunch of people together to open up this nightclub, but uh-oh, some unexpected guests show up. I was very excited to see this movie. The trailer that I saw made it look very compelling. I think Ryan Coogler is a very good director, and the subject matter really piqued my interest as well. First and foremost, this movie looks gorgeous. It's shot on film, shot on IMAX film. The entire thing is just beautiful to look at. The color palette, these deep colors of amber and whiskey and blue and red, it works so well and just makes the film gorgeous. We also get a lot of oneers, long one takes through different sequences, following different characters through the action, and they're done really, really well and very well choreographed. What I found interesting about this movie is, even though it is a horror movie, it has a lot to say about music and how music can connect us culturally to our past and our future. It's very interesting what he does with some sequences regarding music and culture and togetherness, I would say, and identity. I do think there are some tonal things that are a little clunky. There's a stinger at the end that I thought maybe went on a little too long and didn't 100% buy it. It was still fun, but I didn't 100% buy it. And I think there were some motivations that were a little unclear by a couple of characters. But where this movie really shined for me and what I really loved about it was the characters. Because this is not a Michael B. Jordan vehicle. It's not stars Michael B. Jordan. I mean, may say that on the poster, but this really is an ensemble film. The actors that he has brought together and the characters he has written are amazing. The interactions are so funny and seem so natural and are so well done. The dialogue is very snappy and funny and very natural. And it's been a long time since I've sat down to watch a movie where so much of the characters are that rich and fleshed out and have that much dimension to them, because everyone in this movie has a story and a different thing going on. I think my favorite performance out of anybody is Delroy Lindo. He does such a good job, and it was awesome to see him in a film because I hadn't seen him in anything in a while, and he's such a great actor. It's also nice that an original story is doing so well at the box office that isn't connected to any big IP or game or comic book. I mean, great that those movies exist, but we need stuff like this movie to give us something newer and fresher and bolder and original. But horror really is having a moment right now. I've always thought that horror is kind of the savior of movies, because especially when VHS and rental stores started opening, a big drive was horror tapes. Horror was always the biggest rentals, you know. I mean, they also had new releases, but what really drove everyday sales was horror. And I think horror is the key to revitalizing the box office. This is definitely a movie you want to go see in the theater. I'll put a link below to this video that Ryan Coogler did where he talks about shooting on regular film and the IMAX cameras and how certain scenes were done with the IMAX, and so the aspect ratio changes, gets big and wide. And I went and saw it on a regular screen. I would love to see it on an IMAX screen and see how he uses that, depending on which scenes that happens in, if it's part of the storytelling, if it gives an extra oomph or emphasis on certain scenes. That would be very interesting. But no, I highly recommend this one. It's funny. It's fun, it's bloody, there's some great performances in it, there's some great characters. Like I said, there are a few things that I thought were a little clunky and tonally a bit awkward at times, but I really enjoyed watching this movie. And I also saw that Ryan Coogler is eyeing an X-Files reboot, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know how they'll do that or what they'll do with that, but I'm excited to find out. That is gonna do it for this little review. So until next time, this is Lindsay signing off. I'll check you later.